Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am Jed Lockett, and today is Thrifty Thursday. For this Thrifty Thursday, we are opening up the remaining fat packs, the remaining rack packs from this 2012 Score football box. 52 cards in a pack, 12 packs per box. I'm just going to go ahead and pull these out right now whilst I'm thinking about it. There we go. I had purchased this box from Hooterville Sports Cards in Fairfield, Ohio, over the Christmas holiday last year. It is a 400 card base set. Of the 400, I currently have 202 of them. 198 is the magic number. However, they have short printed the rookies in this stuff. Only 4 per each of these rack packs. So of the rookies, I have 24 of the 100 of those, 76 still to find. Hoping to find Mr. Andrew Luck. That's the big rookie that we are looking for in this stuff. We had found Robert Griffin III in the last break. Also have a very interesting time with the last break regarding a number of things with this set. So, wonder what comes out of these packs. Best way is to find out. Let's open them. Pack 1. Pod 1. 52 cards in a pack. So I'm going to try to go through this base pretty quickly. Leon Washington, Rondé Barber, Lance Kendricks, Jamal Charles, Daryl Smith, Sean Weatherspoon, Takeo Spikes, Chris Johnson, Roy Helu Jr., A.J. Hawk, he was great back in the day, Stephen Tulloch, Matt Forte, DeMarco Murray, Matthew Stafford, Matthias Kiwanuka, our first giant of the break. Nice. That works. Raymond Luca, Nick Barnett, Greg Olson, Terrell Suggs, Fred Jackson. Numbers game. Now, gotta be careful with these inserts because you might get a glossy insert and not realize it. Maurice Jones-Drew, numbers game. We have a complete players, Darren McFadden. Our base rookie cards are Michael Floyd. And we got Russell Wilson. A Russell Wilson rookie. I've forgotten he was in this stuff. So that is as good of a rookie as you can get out of 2012. Nice. Put him in the background. Great start. Deion Branch, D'Angelo Williams are our 2 glossy cards. That is as good as you can hope to get out of the very first pod of the very first pack in a break. Antonio Gates, Damian Williams, Andre Johnson, DeJuan Landry, Tony Gonzalez, Sam Bradford, Matt Castle, Greg Little, DeMarcus Ware, Nate Burleson, Michael Boley, put him in the background as a giant, Jabbar Gaffney, Robert Mathis, Nnamdi Asomugha, Rashard Mendenhall, Carlos Dansby, Demarius Thomas, Rolando McClain, Darren Sproles, Kendall Hunter. We have a hot rookies insert, Kobe Fleener. In the zone, Victor Cruz. Oh, I miss him to death as a Giants fan. He was so much fun to watch, especially with that salsa dance he did after scoring a touchdown. Fantastic. Our 2 rookies in this pod, Riley Reiff and Bobby Wagner. It's 2 Seahawks rookies in one pack. Our two glossy cards are Tony Moyaki and a Quentin Copels rookie. Pack 2. See what we have. We have Jason Hill, Asante Samuel, Steven Jackson, Steve Breston, Jabal Sheard, Nate Washington, Brandon Gibson, Kenny Britt, Roy Helu Jr. See what else we've got. We've got AJ Hawk again, Stephen Tulloch. There's some collation issues with this stuff. Matthew Stafford, Matt Forte, Raymond Luga, Nick Barnett, Greg Olson, Terrell Suggs, Fred Jackson, Curtis Lofton, Devon Bess, Numbers Game Insert, Ray Rice, Complete Players, Michael Vick. He was about as you could get. Our base rookies, Cyrus Gray, Ryan Tannehill. He's been up and down with the Dolphins. And our glossies, Greg Jennings and Curtis Lofton. Our other pod. We've got Tamba Ali, Josh Cribbs, Camarion Wembley, Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode making an appearance, Matt Hasselbeck, Antoine Barnes, Jake Locker, Arian Foster, Michael Boley again, Jabbar Gaffney, Robert Mathis, Nandi Asamoah again, Rashard Mendenhall, George Wilson, Devery Henderson, Carlos Dansby, Demarius Thomas again, Rolando McClain, Darren Sproles, Kendall Hunter. Our inserts, hot rookies, Mohamed Sanu. He had some decent years with the Bengals. In the zone, Percy Harvin. Our base rookies, Brock Osweiler and Michael Kendricks. And our glossies, Kellen Winslow Jr. and Chris Givens. Alright, that's 2 packs down. Let's open this third one. Very interesting to see which rookies are coming out of this set. And you forget who was drafted back in 2012. I totally forgot about Russell Wilson. Early Doucette III, Peyton Hillis, Sheldon Brown, Josh Freeman, Kellen Winslow Jr. base, Derek Johnson. There we go! That is a neat Eli Manning card. The backs for 2012 score, they exist. I'll put it that way. Definitely put Eli in the background. We have a Gronk sighting. Antoine Bethea, Lamar Woodley, Jared Mayo, another giant, Antrell Roll. Nice. This background's getting crowded. Pierre Garçon, Anthony Fasano. Hello. Missed Sean Green there. Wesley Woodyard, Aaron Curry, Lance Moore, Ted Ginn Jr., Haloti Nada. Numbers game, 5,235 passing yards for the Alpaca, Tom Brady. Complete players, Terrell Suggs. Our base rookies, Kevin Zeitler and Levante David. And our glossies, Plaxico Burress and Andre Caldwell. Other pod. I might have to try to hunt down some more 2012 score if I can. Dexter McCluster, Patrick Peterson, Matt Ryan. Yeah, these cards are they're very clean, very vanilla. Don't get me wrong, I like vanilla, but these might be a little too vanilla for my taste. Malcolm Floyd, Mike Thomas, Eddie Royal, Santonio Holmes, Brent Selleck, David Harris, Miles Austin, Johnny Knox, James Starks, Brandon Pettigrew, Carson Palmer, Steve Smith, Jared Allen, Brandon LaFell, Joe Flacco, Mark Ingram, Hot Rookies, Ryan Broyles, In the Zone, Beanie Wells, our base rookies, Alfred Morris, and Kellen Moore, and our two glossies are Kevin Walter and Jonathan Martin. 3 packs down, 3 to go. Let's see what we have in this one. Yeah, Panini's really improved its design game, and the insert game is much, much better with modern score releases than with 2012 stuff. Sidney Rice, Vincent Jackson, Eric Weddle, Jared Cook, Ben Tate, Jeremy Mincy. Whoa. I am losing my veteran base. My veteran base piles getting really big. Jeremy Mincy, Brent Grimes, Andre Roberts, Ryan Clark, Ryan Kerrigan, Charles Woodson, Titus Young, Roy Williams, DeMarcus Ware, Nate Burleson, Michael Crabtree, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, remember him? Do you believe it's magic? Adrian Peterson, Torrey Smith, Numbers Game, Warren 16 solo tackles for DeQuell Jackson. Complete players, Tamba Ali. A rookie of Nick Foles. 2012 might not have been the best year for rookies, but far from the worst. That's 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks out of this break. AJ Jenkins, and our glossies, Pierre Garçon and Fred Jackson. Open this other pod. See what comes out of it. Jason McCourty, Brian Cushing, Mercedes Lewis, Lofa Tatupu, Beanie Wells, Thomas Jones, Mohamed Massaquoi, Adrian Claiborne. Good grief. I got veteran base going everywhere. Michael Bush, Des Bryant. Interesting photograph for that card. Ndamukong Suh, Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz. Put him in the background, which is now getting really crowded. Joseph Adai, Antonio Brown, now with the Raiders. Arrived to training camp in a hot air balloon, by the way. D'Amico Ryans, AJ Green, who got hurt in training camp, unfortunately for him. Matt Moore, Eric Decker, Tyvon Branch, Drew Brees, Hot Rookies, David Wilson. He did all right. Ahmad Bradshaw in the zone, back-to-back Giants inserts. Can't ask for better than that. Our base rookies, Shea McClellan and Dan Herron. And our glossies, Josh Freeman and a rookie of Michael Agnew. Next pack. Still looking for the Andrew Luck rookie. Still hoping we can find one of those out of here. All right, Philip Rivers, Paul Posluszny, Sean Phillips, Kevin Cobb, Harry Douglas, David Hawthorne, LeGarrette Blount, Chris Long, Calvin Johnson Jr., Hakeem Nicks, who was really good with the Giants back in the day, Stevan Ridley, Austin Collie. Whoa, missed Jason Babin. There we go, there's Mr. Babin. Got Ray Lewis, Brandon Jacobs as a 49er. He did not last long in San Francisco. Marquise Colston, Brian Hartline, Tim Tebow as a Jet. Went the same way as Jacobs did in San Francisco. Darius Hayward-Bay, DeQuell Jackson, numbers game, 22 sacks for Jared Allen. Complete players, Jared Allen again. How about that? Our base rookies, Ryan Lindley and Fletcher Cox. He's had some good seasons with the Eagles. And our glossies, Jason Witten and Lewis Murphy. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I wish that they had just made this entire release glossy. Would have made things a lot easier and a lot nicer, because these are decent. This card right here has a big ding in it. LaRod Stevens howling. Sorry, LaRod. That stinks. It is what it is. You're going to find those. Jaquiz Rogers, Doug Baldwin, Mike Williams, Denario Alexander, Dwayne Bowe, Darnell Dockett, Michael Turner, Deshaun Jackson, Dustin Keller, Sean Lee, Julius Peppers as a Bear, Jermichael Finley, Jeremiah Bell, Denarius Moore, Willis McGahee as a Bronco, Darren McFadden. This base stack is getting crazy huge. Mike Tolbert, Michael Jenkins, Cam Newton, hot rookies, Ryan Tannehill. In the zone, Jordy Nelson. I wonder if Packer Cards 87 has this card. I'm sure he does somewhere. Our rookies, Morris Claiborne and Courtney Upshaw. And our glossies, Julio Jones and Vinnie Curry. Last pack mojo. Can we find Andrew Luck? We found two Super Bowl winning quarterbacks out of this break so far. Russell Wilson and Nick Foles. Is Mr. Luck in here? We've got Steven Jackson, Steve Breston, Jabal Sheard, Nate Washington, Brandon Gibson, Kenny Britt, Antonio Brown again, D'Amico Ryans, Ryan Clark, Ryan Kerrigan, Charles Woodson again in that interesting retro uniform that the Packers wore that particular year. Titus Young, Roy Williams, Michael Crabtree, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, Do you believe it's magic? Again, Adrian Peterson, Torrey Smith, George Wilson, Devery Henderson. Our inserts, a numbers game, 1,073 kick return yards for Joe McKnight. Complete players, LaShawn McCoy. Our base rookies, Vic Ballard, and Devon Wiley. And our glossies, Heath Miller and Toby Gerhart. Last pod mojo. Can we find Andrew Luck in this last pod? We have Matt Hasselbeck, Antoine Barnes, Jake Locker, Arian Foster, Jason Hill, Asante Samuel, Brian Urlacher, Michael Bush, Des Bryant again, Ndamukong Suh again, Victor Cruz again, Joseph Adai, James Anderson, Marcel Darius, AJ Green, Matt Moore, Eric Decker, making a catch at Lambeau, Tyvon Branch, Drew Brees handing off, a gold zone, Adrian Claiborne, parallel, no serial number, all right, hot rookies, Robert Turbin, in the zone, Jimmy Graham, our base rookies, Justin Blackmon, and Keshawn Martin. No Andrew Luck. Darn. And our glossies are Darrell Washington and Devier Posey. I'm moving the camera like this so I can show you. This is the stack of veteran base that I've got to sort through. All of that. So I'm going to sort through all of this and be back with you soon. Back following the sort, and this news might not surprise you considering that large stack of veteran base that I had to go through. Of the 198 cards needed to finish the set, we got 146 of them. Of the 122 base veterans we got 122 of them. The base veterans are finished. And, they look pretty good, honestly. Not the best card set that I've encountered. I just think it's, the design is pretty vanilla, as is the use of photography. I'd say clean, but might be a bit too clean, to be honest with you. Panini has really come a long way in the past 7 years with its football card designs. Since coming out with 2012 Score. Not just its designs, but it's learned a lot in its use of photography, using better action photographs that that really bring you closer to the action, that tells stories. There's some of that here, but with the design the way it is, it really kind of squashes the photograph down into a small area, and then the photographs that they pick, many of them are full body shots, and so those are going to be smaller anyway. It's a landscape, or it's a design that favors a more landscape-based approach, or a more in-your-face crop approach than the full body shots that we get for the most part. Now, this Reggie Wayne card works, but anyway, that's basically how I feel about it. The rookie cards actually look pretty darn good. The ones that we've got. So the 52 cards that are still needed, they're all rookie cards. And thrilled to get Nick Foles And thrilled to see Mr. Russell Wilson right there as well. Also got some inserts. That cool Victor Cruz card. A nice assortment of inserts in this stuff. In Score, although not nearly as plentiful as they would be in more recent years, which, in my opinion anyway, makes it much more fun to open. And then these glossy parallels, which I'm just glad that they went to glossy cards, period, as the base. So, got 52 cards left. I'm very pleased, and it took me back to my childhood and getting a box of cards and opening up all the packs and then putting together the set. I mean, that was as much fun as you could get with that, and this was pretty fun too. So, gonna see if I can hunt down some more 2012 Score. If I can get it at the right price, then I will look to do that, or look for maybe a lot of just the rookies from this set and try to finish it that way. That will do it for this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, let me know what you thought of this new Reimagined Thrifty Thursday. And also, don't forget Patreon. Become a patron on Patreon, and I'll send you a pack of cards every month. The patron perks start as low as $5, so please consider becoming a patron. Until next time, I'm Jed Lockett, saying that I hope great things for you are in the cards.